You ever walk into a room and feel eyes on you, but you're not sure why? Maybe you think I'm just another older gentleman. But here's the truth. Women notice and admire you more than you realize. It's not just about looks, it's about presence, confidence, and the little things you do without even thinking. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself, your deep voice, or your calm, unshakable energy. Today I'll reveal the subtle signs that make you stand out, and why women find them irresistible. And trust me, the most powerful sign comes at the very end. So stick around, because by the time this video is over, you'll see yourself in a whole new light. But first, tell me, have you ever felt like someone was watching you, but you didn't know why? Drop a yes or no in the comments, and if you're ready to unlock what makes you quietly magnetic, hit that like button and let's dive in. Welcome to Healthy Aging Advice for Elderly. I'm John, and I've spent years studying what makes older men stand out beyond just looks. Confidence, presence, and experience play a huge role in attraction, and most men don't even realize the quiet admiration they receive. That's exactly what we're uncovering today, the subtle yet powerful signs that make you magnetic. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because the most surprising sign is saved for last. So if you're ready to see yourself in a whole new way, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. Your confidence speaks louder than words. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. And here's the best part, you don't need to be loud, flashy, or boastful to exude it. In fact, the most magnetic men are often the ones who don't say much at all. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed a man who instantly commanded respect without saying a word? It's not because he was trying to impress anyone. It's because he carried himself with quiet confidence. Shoulders back, head high, and a calm, steady energy that made people take notice. Women pick up on this instantly. They notice how you move, how you hold yourself, and whether you seem comfortable in your own skin. When a man walks with purpose, no hesitation, no slouching, no nervous fidgeting, it sends a powerful message. This is a man who knows who he is. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't feel confident all the time. That's completely normal. Confidence isn't about always feeling like the most capable man in the room. It's about how you carry yourself even when you don't. And the good news? You can build confidence just by changing a few simple habits. How to instantly boost your confidence. 1. Fix your posture. Stand tall with your shoulders relaxed and your chest slightly lifted. Good posture makes you look stronger, more in control, and instantly more attractive. 2. Slow down your movements. Confident men never rush. They take their time, whether they're walking, speaking, or making decisions. A calm, measured pace signals authority and control. 3. Make eye contact. When you talk to someone, look them in the eye. Not in an intimidating way, just enough to show you're present and engaged. 4. Speak less, listen more. Ever noticed how the most respected men don't feel the need to dominate a conversation? Instead, they listen intently, and when they do speak, people listen. 5. Dress with intention. You don't need expensive clothes, but wearing well-fitted, clean and well-maintained outfits shows you respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, others do too. Here's something most men don't realize. Women are incredibly observant. They notice the small details, the way you carry yourself, the way you react in social situations, and whether you seem comfortable in your own skin. They don't need you to be the loudest guy in the room. They admire the one who is quietly in control. Think about James Bond. Not because he's a fictional character, but because of how he moves. He doesn't fidget, he doesn't hesitate, and he doesn't need to prove himself. He knows who he is, and that's exactly what makes him captivating. Now here's a question for you. Do you believe confidence makes a man more attractive? Type yes or no in the comments. I read every response, and I want to hear what you think. And remember, confidence isn't about perfection, it's about presence. If you carry yourself like a man who knows his worth, the world, and the women in it, will notice. Sign number 2, your well-groomed appearance sets you apart. Let's be real. Most men underestimate just how much their appearance influences how others perceive them, especially women. But here's the truth. Looking put together isn't about vanity, it's about self-respect. And women always notice a man who respects himself. Now, before you start thinking, I'm not a fashion model, and I don't want to be, relax. You don't have to dress like a Hollywood star or spend hours in front of the mirror. Grooming isn't about looking flashy, it's about looking well-maintained. A man who takes the time to care for himself instantly stands out from the crowd. Women are naturally drawn to men who look clean, fresh, and put together because it signals discipline, self-care, and even good health. A polished appearance suggests that you take yourself seriously, and that's incredibly attractive. It's not about wearing designer suits, it's about showing the world that you care enough to present yourself well. Think about it, if you were to meet two men, one with a neatly pressed shirt, clean shoes and a fresh scent, and the other looking unkempt and wrinkled, which one would you assume has his life together? Exactly. Now, let's talk about the simple habits that can make a world of difference. The essentials of a well-groomed man. 1. Keep your clothes sharp. You don't need an expensive wardrobe, but wearing clean, well-fitted clothes instantly makes you look more attractive. A crisp shirt, properly fitting pants, and polished shoes show that you take pride in yourself. 2. Good hygiene is non-negotiable. Regular showers, trimmed nails, and fresh breath are basics that should never be overlooked. A man who smells good is instantly more appealing. Want a simple trick? Find a subtle cologne that suits you and apply just a little. Women always notice a man with a pleasant scent. 3. Maintain your facial hair. Whether you prefer a clean shave or a well-maintained beard, the key is intentionality. A scruffy, uneven beard makes you look careless, while a neatly trimmed one signals strength and refinement. Choose a style that works for you, but make sure it looks deliberate. 4. Take care of your skin. Skincare isn't just for women. A simple routine, washing your face daily and using a moisturizer, can keep your skin looking fresh and healthy. You don't have to use 10 different products. Just the basics will make a big difference. 5. Mind your hair. Whether you have a full head of hair, are rocking the salt and pepper look, or prefer a clean shave, keeping your hair neat and well-maintained adds to your overall appeal. Find a simple hairstyle that suits you and stick with it. Here's something most men don't realize. Women are incredibly observant. They notice the subtle things, the way you smell, the way your clothes fit. And whether you take care of yourself, you don't have to dress like a celebrity. But putting in just a little effort tells the world, I respect myself. And let me tell you, respect is magnetic. Now let's make this interactive. What's the one grooming habit you never skip? Let me know in the comments. I read every response, and I'd love to hear what works for you. Because at the end of the day, looking sharp isn't about impressing others. It's about feeling confident in yourself. And when you feel confident, everyone notices. Sign number 3. You have a deep, charismatic voice. Ever heard a woman say, I love a man with a deep voice? Well, it's not just a throwaway compliment. Your voice is a powerful tool, and women definitely notice it. You don't have to be a professional voice actor, but the tone and quality of your voice can make a huge difference in how you're perceived. Let's start with a simple fact. A calm, steady, and slightly lower-pitched voice signals confidence and security. It's a natural magnet for attention. Imagine this. When someone with a deep voice speaks, there's an air of authority and warmth that draws people in. It makes them feel like they can trust you, that you're someone who knows what he's talking about. In fact, studies have shown that people often perceive individuals with lower-pitched voices as more competent, capable, and trustworthy. And for women, that deep, calm voice can feel both soothing and captivating. It's a voice that commands attention, yet doesn't demand it, it simply invites it. But here's the catch. It's not about forcing a deep voice. If you try to speak in a lower pitch than what feels natural to you, it'll sound strained and inauthentic. Instead, it's about speaking with clarity, warmth, and presence. Let's break it down. How to make your voice more charismatic? Speak slowly and with purpose. One of the easiest ways to make your voice sound more captivating is to slow down your speech. Rushed words are harder to follow and don't have the same impact. When you slow down, it not only makes your words more understandable, but it also gives your voice more weight and authority. A slight pause before speaking can make all the difference. It lets your words land with more power. Use your breath. A deep, resonant voice starts with the breath. Practice breathing deeply from your diaphragm instead of shallow chest breathing. When you speak from your diaphragm, your voice will naturally sound fuller and more controlled. Plus, you'll have better stamina for longer conversations without straining your vocal cords. Warmth and expression matter. A deep voice isn't just about pitch, it's also about warmth. Think about the tone in your voice when you're telling a story or sharing something meaningful. Warmth adds a layer of comfort and trustworthiness to your speech, which can draw people in. A voice with warmth feels genuine, approachable and inviting. Clarity is key. When you speak clearly, your words hold more weight. Women appreciate a man who enunciates well, who doesn't mumble or rush through sentences. Speaking clearly shows that you're confident and intentional with your words. Vary your tone and pace. A monotone voice can make even the most interesting subject sound dull. Mix it up. Varying your pitch and pace keeps listeners engaged and creates a rhythm to your speech. When you modulate your voice, it reflects emotional depth and keeps people interested. So, why do women pay attention to a deep voice? It's not just about the sound, it's about what it represents. A calm, confident voice signals a man who is secure in who he is. It conveys a sense of strength, stability and trustworthiness. When a man speaks with authority but remains warm and approachable, it's incredibly attractive. And here's the best part. Your voice is something you can control and improve. With just a little practice, you can enhance your vocal presence and draw even more attention without saying a word. Want a quick trick to make your voice even more attractive? Try slowing down your speech just a little. Take a breath before you speak and give yourself a moment to gather your thoughts. That slight pause makes you sound more deliberate and powerful. Trust me, it works wonders. Now here's a question for you. Do you think a deep voice is more attractive? Let me know in the comments. I read every one of your responses and I'd love to know what you think. Your voice can be your superpower. It's one of the first things people notice about you, and it can leave a lasting impression. So speak with purpose, clarity and confidence, and women will take notice. Sign number 4, you're a great listener, and that's rare. Here's a little secret. Most men talk too much about themselves. They want to share their stories, their accomplishments, and their opinions. But the truly attractive men, they listen. Yes, you heard that right. Listening is one of the most powerful qualities you can possess, and it's something that women notice. Why is being a good listener so attractive? It's simple. Women notice when a man gives them his full attention, when he makes eye contact, listens attentively, and responds thoughtfully. In a world where everyone's trying to speak louder than the next person, being someone who truly listens stands out like a breath of fresh air. When you listen, you're not just hearing the words someone is saying, you're making them feel valued. It's about tuning into what they're expressing, understanding their emotions, and responding in a way that shows you genuinely care. This deep connection is what makes listening so powerful. And here's the thing. Women can tell when you're only half listening or when you're just waiting for your turn to talk. It's a turn-off. But when you make the effort to truly listen, you create a bond that most men miss out on. Why do women value a great listener? It shows emotional intelligence. Being a good listener demonstrates that you have the emotional intelligence to understand and respond to others' feelings. Women are drawn to men who are emotionally available and capable of understanding complex emotions. It builds trust. When you actively listen, it shows that you respect the other person's perspective. This builds trust, and trust is foundational in any meaningful relationship. Women notice when you listen because it reassures them that you can be counted on. It makes them feel important. Everyone wants to feel like they matter. When you listen carefully and give someone your undivided attention, it makes them feel valued. Women especially notice when a man takes the time to hear them out fully, without interrupting or rushing to fix things. It creates meaningful conversations. A great listener is always a part of deeper, more meaningful conversations. Instead of surface-level chatter, you'll be the kind of man who can have a real connection with others. Women admire men who know how to have meaningful conversations because they feel understood and heard. How to be a better listener? Give your full attention. Put down your phone, stop looking around the room, and focus. Show that you're present and engaged. When someone sees you actively listening, it signals that you value what they have to say. Make eye contact. Eye contact is a simple yet powerful way to show someone that you're listening. It signals that you're interested, respectful, and connected. Respond thoughtfully. Don't just nod and say, uh-huh. Engage with what they're saying by offering thoughtful responses or asking meaningful follow-up questions. This shows that you're processing what they're saying and you care about their perspective. Be patient. Sometimes people need time to express themselves. Don't rush them or interrupt. Let them finish and then respond thoughtfully. Patience is a key part of being a great listener. Avoid solving their problems right away. Women don't always want solutions, they just want to be heard. If someone shares a problem, resist the urge to jump in with advice. Instead, listen and acknowledge their feelings. This creates a deeper emotional connection. Think about the last time someone really listened to you. When someone took the time to hear you out, to really understand you, it probably made you feel good, right? That's exactly why women admire men who listen. It's rare, and it's a quality that stands out in a world full of distractions and interruptions. By becoming a better listener, you show that you value others, you respect their thoughts, and you're emotionally in tune with them. This is incredibly attractive and creates a lasting impression. So, are you a good listener, or is it something you're still working on? Type yes or I'm working on it in the comments. I'd love to know where you stand on this. Remember, listening isn't just a skill, it's an art. And when you master it, you'll see just how much women notice and appreciate it. So next time you're in a conversation, tune in, be present, and let them feel truly heard. Sign number 5. Your experience and wisdom make you magnetic. There's something incredibly attractive about a man who's been through life, learned from it, and carries himself with quiet wisdom. It's that sense of depth, that knowledge earned through experience that makes you stand out. Women notice and admire it, whether you're telling stories or just sitting in quiet contemplation, that wisdom draws people in. It's magnetic. As you age, you accumulate wisdom, life lessons, triumphs, failures, and all the experiences that have shaped who you are today. And while younger men may be eager to prove themselves, you've already been through the fire. You've learned how to navigate life with grace, and that's something no one can take away from you. Why experience is so attractive? 1. It signals maturity. Life is messy, and you've likely faced your share of challenges. But how you handle those challenges, how you navigate the ups and downs, speaks volumes about your maturity. Women find that maturity incredibly attractive because it signals someone who is emotionally stable and reliable. They know you've been through life's roller coaster and come out stronger on the other side. 2. It's a source of confidence. There's an undeniable confidence that comes with experience. You've been around long enough to know what matters, and you don't feel the need to prove anything. This quiet confidence is incredibly alluring. It's not about boasting or talking about how great you are, it's about knowing who you are and being comfortable in your own skin. Women notice that and find it refreshing. 3. It brings a depth of conversation. You have the ability to discuss topics with a depth and insight that younger men often lack. Whether it's philosophy, history, or just reflecting on life's lessons, you've got a wealth of knowledge to draw from. Women find this depth fascinating. They crave conversations that are thought-provoking, and you provide that in spades. You're not just talking about what's trending, you're talking about life itself, and that's a rare gift. 4. it exudes wisdom, not arrogance. There's a subtle difference between someone who shares their wisdom with humility and someone who brags about what they know. Your experience doesn't make you arrogant, it makes you approachable. You've learned the value of listening, of offering advice when it's needed, and of knowing when to step back and let others grow. That balance of wisdom and humility is incredibly attractive. 5, it provides stability. Life is unpredictable, and women are naturally drawn to men who provide a sense of stability. Your experience has taught you how to handle adversity and navigate uncertain waters. That steadiness, that ability to stay grounded when everything else feels chaotic, is a rare and valuable trait. It's one that gives women a sense of security, knowing they can rely on your judgment and experience. How to showcase your wisdom without overwhelming others. 1. Share stories, not lectures. Wisdom doesn't have to be delivered in a lecture. Instead, share your experiences through stories. People, especially women, are drawn to stories. When you tell a story about something you've learned, it gives context to your wisdom in a way that feels natural and engaging. You don't need to tell them what to do. Instead, show them through your experience. 2. Offer advice only when asked. While your wisdom is valuable, the key to sharing it without coming off as preachy is knowing when to offer advice. Women appreciate it when you offer your insight in a respectful, non-judgmental way, especially when they ask for it. Your advice carries weight because it's backed by experience, not theory. 3. Be a mentor, not a lecturer. A good mentor listens first and offers wisdom when necessary. It's about empowering others to learn and grow rather than dictating what they should do. If you have a younger man in your life, whether it's a son, grandson or mentee, share your wisdom gently and offer guidance, but allow them the space to find their own way. 4. Stay humble. The most magnetic aspect of your wisdom is its humility. You don't need to brag about what you know. You let your actions, your choices, and your words speak for themselves. Women are attracted to men who carry their wisdom quietly and don't feel the need to boast about it. The combination of wisdom, experience, and maturity makes you stand out in ways you might not even realize. It's not about how much you know or how many years you've lived. It's about how you carry that experience with you. Women notice that depth and find it incredibly appealing. It's a quiet strength that makes you magnetic without even trying. So here's a fun question for you. If you could give one life lesson to a younger man, what would it be? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what wisdom you've gained over the years and what you'd pass on to the next generation. Remember, your experience isn't just something that adds value to your own life. It's something that can inspire, guide, and attract others. So wear your wisdom with pride because it makes you more magnetic than you realize. Sign number 6. You have a mysterious, unshakable calm. Ever met a man who never seems rattled, who stays cool, calm, and collected no matter what? There's something incredibly magnetic about that quiet strength. It's not about being emotionless, but about maintaining control and composure even in the face of chaos. This rare quality instantly draws women in. A man who doesn't overreact, who keeps his cool under pressure, and who moves through life with a sense of calm assurance. That's the kind of man women admire. This kind of quiet strength doesn't come from trying to impress others. It comes from within. It's a deep-seated sense of self-assurance, the kind that only comes from experience, maturity, and emotional intelligence. And trust me, it doesn't go unnoticed. Why calmness is so attractive. 1. It signals emotional control. Life can be unpredictable, and how you react in stressful situations speaks volumes about your emotional intelligence. A man who remains calm during chaos shows he's in control of his emotions. This ability to manage stress is incredibly appealing to women because it signals stability and maturity. When the world is spinning around you, your calmness is like an anchor. 2. It creates a safe space. Women are naturally drawn to men who make them feel safe and secure. That's exactly what a calm, composed demeanor does. It creates an environment where others feel at ease, knowing that you're not going to overreact or lose control. This sense of security is magnetic because it makes them feel protected, both emotionally and physically. 3. It demonstrates confidence. Calmness isn't about being passive, it's a sign of confidence. When you're confident in yourself and your decisions, you don't feel the need to react impulsively. Instead, you take a moment, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. This inner confidence is incredibly attractive because it shows you trust yourself and your abilities. Women are drawn to men who are self-assured and steady, especially when everything else around them feels uncertain. 4. It builds trust and reliability. A man who stays calm in stressful situations is someone who can be relied upon. Women notice that you're the kind of man who can handle whatever life throws at you, whether it's a small setback or a major crisis. This dependability is a key trait that women admire because it gives them confidence in your ability to navigate life together. When you remain composed, it builds trust in your judgment and your ability to handle difficult situations with grace. 5. It makes you mysterious. There's an undeniable mystery about a man who isn't easily rattled. He doesn't give away all his thoughts and emotions with every reaction. Instead, he maintains an air of quiet confidence that makes people want to know more about him. That's incredibly attractive. Women often find themselves wondering what's going on in his mind, and that curiosity keeps them coming back. Your calmness draws them in and leaves them wanting to learn more. How to cultivate that calm, unshakable strength. 1. Pause before reacting. The key to maintaining your calm is learning to pause before reacting. When something unexpected happens, instead of jumping to a response, take a deep breath. Give yourself a moment to assess the situation. This small pause gives you the time to choose how to react, and it often leads to more thoughtful and measured responses. It's a simple mindset shift, but it can make you seem 10 times more attractive. 2. Practice deep breathing. If you find yourself getting worked up, practice deep breathing. Deep, slow breaths help to calm the nervous system and reduce stress. This helps you regain control over your emotions and react from a place of calmness rather than impulsiveness. Try taking a few deep breaths when you feel yourself becoming anxious or frustrated. Over time, this will help you stay calm more naturally. 3. Embrace the power of silence. Sometimes staying calm means saying less. You don't need to react to everything or provide a response to every situation. Embrace the power of silence. Let others talk, vent, or express their emotions without feeling the need to jump in with your own opinions. Silence is powerful. It allows you to observe, listen, and respond with intention when necessary. 4. Develop emotional resilience. Life will always throw challenges your way, but how you respond to them will determine your level of calm. Developing emotional resilience means learning how to bounce back from setbacks and face adversity with composure. Practice staying grounded and focused even when things don't go as planned. With time, you'll find that maintaining calm becomes second nature. 5. Let go of the need to control everything. Sometimes staying calm means accepting that you can't control everything around you. Letting go of the need to fix or control every situation is a huge step toward achieving inner peace. Understand that you can't control how others behave or what life throws at you, but you can control how you respond. That's where your power lies. Calmness is not just about remaining composed, it's about being grounded in who you are. It's a sense of unshakable inner strength that doesn't need external validation. And that's what makes it so attractive. Women notice when a man can handle life's ups and downs without losing his cool. It creates an aura of mystery, confidence, and trustworthiness that is hard to ignore. So, do you consider yourself a calm person? Type yes or no in the comments, and let me know how you manage your calmness in stressful situations. If you're someone who's still working on it, don't worry. That's something we can all improve over time. Remember, true calmness comes from within. It's a skill that can be cultivated with time and practice, and it makes you more attractive than you might even realize. Stay grounded, stay composed, and let that unshakable calm shine through. So which of these signs do you think describes you best? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Your feedback means a lot and helps me create content tailored just for you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button so more men can discover these powerful insights too. The more likes, the more people can benefit from this valuable advice. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications, because up next, I'm revealing the top habits of men who age like fine wine. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's packed with tips that'll help you stay sharp, confident, and admired. See you in the next video.